guys? Dr. Ben Atkins here with Mooshpay, and I've had a lot of people ask me, well, Ben, this works a little bit differently than what I'm used to. How can I run a launch with Mooshpay in the Warrior Forum? If you don't know what the Warrior Forum is, or you've never been there before, it's basically an internet marketing forum where you can sell internet marketing information or go to learn. It's pretty cool. But a lot of people have asked me, now why would they ask me? Well, a couple reasons. Number one, we've made a lot of money doing launches. I've launched a ton of products in the Warrior Forum, and we've done pre-launches. We've had very successful launches because of those pre-launches. It's something that I have grown to know and love and get really, really good at. But Mooshpay is a little different. Why is Mooshpay different when you're launching in the Warrior Forum? Well, it removes the restriction, and that's basically the big thing. With a lot of systems out there, what you have to do is you actually have to tie a button to a post, and that button doesn't go live. The button really doesn't work anywhere until your post goes live. Well, Mooshpay doesn't work that way. Mooshpay is set up so that your buttons, whenever you say that it's launch time, your buttons will work. Whether your thread is up in the Warrior Forum, doesn't matter. Your item is up for sale. So I wanted to go over 2 ways that you can launch in the Warrior Forum using Mooshpay, and without losing your brain and losing your mind as you go through it. And that's really the key, because you know, with product launches, it's stressful enough. If you're doing this stuff, you're gonna go crazy if you don't know exactly how this stuff works. So, like I said, the main thing I wanna go over is I wanna show you 2 ways that you can launch in the Warrior Forum using Mooshpay. So let's take a look at what we've got here. Now, first thing is, like I said, this is just concerned with the Warrior Forum. We have really 2 kinds of launch setups that you can use. We've got one that's called pre-posting. Pre-posting was a nickname that we gave a certain type of launch that we set up, and pre-posting is basically this. You launch your thread before you actually have your sales page up or your buy buttons. Now, what are the advantages of pre-posting? Well, pre-posting is cool because you don't have to rush around doing a lot of different things. All you have to do is go in and put in the code and change your sales thread. If you've pre-configured your code, it's good to go. What are the disadvantages of pre-posting? Well, if you were to get many sales off being at the top of the forum, you'd lose them from that because you'd move down without having a sales page up. Here's the thing. Back when the Warrior Forum, about a year ago, that was a big deal. It was a big deal to be at the top of that. But now a lot of your sales come from affiliates. So pre-posting has actually gotten to be a method that it works, and it's a big deal because you're not getting a lot of sales from doing bumps anymore. And that's not to say that you're not going to get some sales, but overall you don't get a ton of sales from doing bumps in the Warrior Forum these days because of the affiliate system. So pre-posting is actually something that's a very good thing. Post your thread up, have it ready, have everything sitting there, and then change over to your sales letter with the code. So that's one thing we'll be going through. The next thing we're going to be going through is LM posting. This is the nickname that we gave, probably what you guys are more used to with things, other systems. We call it LM posting because it's last minute posting, meaning when you get ready to launch your item, you're doing all these things at once, trying to get everything up and going, and it's very nerve-wracking. But like I said, both are really valid concepts as to how this can all be done. So how do you do this with Mooshpay? Well, first let's go into LM posting. LM posting, and that's because it's the traditional, and I'm going to go into pre-posting. But LM posting is basically this. It's last minute posting. So this is when you want your thread when it initially goes live to have the sales thread, have everything in it. How do you do that? All right, I'm going to walk you through the process all the way. And then we're going to kind of get into why Mooshpay makes this special. With LM posting, this is what you need to do. You need to have your sales thread ready, meaning you have to have all your copy done, everything done, all inputted in. You go into the Warrior Forum, the WSO section, you post everything in there, and basically you wait for approval. And my writing's horrible, but you guys get the idea. You wait for approval from the forum. Now, here's what happens with LM posting. When the Warrior Forum approves your thread, you're not going to click the button to pay for it right away. No, you don't do that because then it would go live early. What you do with LM posting is you put your thread up, you know, you put it up, you submit it, and then you get your thing back saying your thread has been approved by the Warrior Forum, and you wait. You wait for the time when you want to launch. So if you set up a pre-launch saying that, hey, we're going to launch on this certain date, that's what you do, you wait. So with Mooshpay, how does this work? Well, in Mooshpay, you're going to notice a couple different things. Number one, you can select a launch time, and that's very handy because when you select a launch time, it alerts affiliates in the system as to what time you're launching. So you can actually use Mooshpay as a place to show affiliates, hey, we got a product that's coming, it's launching, go ahead and apply for your affiliate links. It's not live yet, but you can go ahead and, you know, apply. Now here's the trick to this with Mooshpay. If you're doing LM posting, you don't want to have, of course you're not going to have your sales thread associated with the Warrior Forum post because you don't have the link for the Warrior Forum thread yet. So on your sales page, you're going to do this. You're basically going to have your sales page section in Mooshpay pointing at a coming soon page. Now, this is what happens. If an affiliate were to happen to send their link early to the coming soon page, since it's in your sales page section, it's going to cookie it for the affiliate. So if they accidentally send early and, you know, you've sent them to the coming soon page, it's okay. It's cookied for the affiliate, and all that person has to go back and do is say, you know, what's going on, and then they click back in the email, and then what's cool is when you switch your link over, it will go to the thread. Now, look at it this way. Let's say that that person said, you know what, I clicked through it, it wasn't there, and they went to search for it in the forum after it had gone live. They've already been cookied through that affiliate, so it goes through the affiliate, which is nice for your affiliates, and when you're nice to your affiliates, good things happen. So with LM posting, the last minute posting, you're going to push your thread live at exactly your launch time. So it'll be at the top of the Warrior Forum. What you would do is you'd go into Mooshpay and just change the sales page URL to the Warrior Forum listing once it was up. Now that works just fine, but this is more of what we prefer. We really like pre-posting. Pre-posting is the way to go in our opinion. With pre-posting, this is what you do. You put your thread up, you have a coming soon on your thread, you maybe talk a little bit about what it is, and then you get your thread up, and the thread could sit there for days. You got to keep in mind, you're running a launch, so you're recruiting affiliates who you're going to mail to the thread. You're not depending on the forum to do the traffic stuff for you. So what you do is you'd pre-post saying, coming soon, get ready. For more information, go to this page or something like that. But the main thing is, in Mooshpay, you're going to, basically, you're going to get the approval for the thread in the Warrior Forum. You're going to go ahead and post the thread. So the thread will actually be live in the Warrior Forum. But in Mooshpay, this is what you're going to do. You're going to have the thread pointing, so the sales page in Mooshpay will point to this. It's going to point to the post because you already have the link to the post because the post is already live in the WSO section. So the sales letter or the sales page thing in Mooshpay where you input that URL is actually pointing to the post. We're like, well, Ben, we don't want to send affiliate links there. Well, no, you don't. So this is what you would do. You would actually fill in a section that is going to be your pre-launch page in Mooshpay. So in Mooshpay, we have the pre-launch page that all the affiliate traffic will go through before your button goes live. Okay? So you're going to set when your launch is, and you're going to say when the button goes live, and this is what's actually going to happen. Before the button goes live, they're going to be sent to this page. So if the affiliate mails out before the launch time, they go to the pre-launch page. But as soon as your launch timer goes off in Mooshpay and it hits the time, it's going to direct all the traffic to the sales page, which is, of course, the post. And like I said, here's what's really cool about Mooshpay. Let's say you didn't want to have a post that said coming soon with the pre-posting. You wanted to have your full sales letter. You wanted to have the buy button. With a Mooshpay launch, your buy button does not actually go live until your launch timer's up. So people would click on that button, let's say, because they're interested, they want to do that. They could click on the button and it says this item is not launched yet. And they'll know, well, I can come back and your button will actually say coming soon as well. It won't say any price, anything like that. So a couple different ways. You can do the pre-post or you can do the LM posting. With the LM posting, that's where you're doing all this stuff last minute, and you can set up that way. With the pre-posting, Mooshpay does all the heavy lifting for you. Now, let's say you had a traditional launch where you were doing 3 launch videos in pre-launch, and you wanted your affiliates to send to all those videos. Basically, what you could do, you could have the PL, or the pre-launch page, set for each one of those different places, so affiliates could actually send links to your pre-launch page, and it would cookie for them just by going to the pre-launch page. And then right at the end, everything, you would basically turn your pre-launch page back into a page that had a button that led straight to the forum. And that's a raw link. Don't put an affiliate link, a raw link. And then it's actually going to lead right back to the post. And when it leads back to the post, that's where the magic happens, because you sent them through a raw link, but because they got to your pre-launch page through an affiliate link, the affiliate always gets credited. We built Mooshpay so that you could start to run pre-launches and affiliates actually have motivation to send to a pre-launch page because they know they're getting their cookie in. And that's huge. That's huge. So like I said, guys, you can do pre-posting with Mooshpay. You can do LM posting, which is last-minute posting. Mooshpay works with everything as long as you know how Mooshpay works. It's a little bit different than the systems out there because if you don't have a forum address for that post yet, you have to pop it into the sales page area for your affiliate links to go to the post. If you're in pre-posting mode and you're pre-posting the thread, all you have to do is tell Mooshpay, well, this is the sales letter, but this is the pre-launch page. This is the page I want to be a coming soon page. So if affiliates were to send to that early, you know, everybody's going to land, they're going to get their cookies set, but at the same time, at the launch time, it's actually going to go to your page. So you can do a lot of different things. This is very versatile. This is a very unique way that you can do some cool things in the forum. If you really think outside the box with this, you're going to realize some amazing things that you can do. So like I said, I hope this made some sense. I know it's a different concept for people launching in the Warrior Forum than what you're used to. If any of it doesn't make sense, ask. Like I said, just think a little bit outside the box and you're going to start to fall in love with the way Mooshpay has built a Warrior Forum pre-launch and a launch sequence. And this is a way you can make a whole lot of money and sit back and watch our system do the heavy lifting while you just get ready to make cash. So hope you enjoyed it. I hope this makes sense. If not, ask me. This is something that just write us in the help desk, write us on Facebook, write us at Twitter. We want to help you, and this is the thing. If we can help you make money with Mooshpay, we feel like we've done our jobs. So hope this makes sense. Pre-posting, LM posting. These are some ways you can launch in the Warrior Forum. One more time, pre-posting is pushing your thread live early so that the thread's there. You don't have to worry about it. It's just waiting for the launch timer to come up, and then affiliates can mail right away. You don't have to do a lot of dancing around right before the launch. LM posting is where you're having to dance a little bit more. You're having to set all these different things, change fields at the last minute. They both work. You pick. Mooshpay does it all. Like I said, guys, I'm Dr. Ben Atkins with Mooshpay. Thanks for hanging out with us. I'm excited to see your items showing up on Mooshpay, and I hope you sell a ton.